Logic puzzles.
Okay, puzzles. You are going to have a Sudoku on here. Oh, I should have given you a better looking one. Sudokus, can you make boxes for yourself here? You need to go 3 wide on your boxes. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, I should have given you a better looking puzzle. Okay, so that is what I would do. Okay, people have different strategies with Sudoku, so I'll kind of tell you a little bit. So sometimes when I do this, I go through all the digits. So for example, I start with 1. Okay, so there's a 1 in this box. Do you know if you can put the 1 specifically somewhere in this box? You can't put the 1 on the top, and then I can't put the 1 here, so therefore the 1 would go there.
Where did you get the 1 from?
I just started with 1s.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then I look at this box. The 1 would have to go in this middle row, right? Because there's a 1 on the top here, now there's a 1 on the bottom, so I'm in the middle. I can't go here, but I don't know. It's either there or there. Those are my options, right? So sometimes I do stuff like that. Okay, and I kind of continue with that pattern. By the way, I don't know any more 1s. So, and then I kind of progress to the 2s. So do I know where any 2s go? So for instance, I know the 2 in this box. Where would the 2 go in this box? So looking here, I have a 2 on the top and bottom row, so I'm in the middle row. Now look up. There's a 2, there's a 2, so I'm in the middle row there. Okay, now I can place a 2 in this box. I kind of go to each box and think, do I have a spot for the 2? What do you think? Here's a 2 on a top and a bottom, so I need the middle. But I look down, and there's a 2. So, boom, gotta put it there. And then the last box, do you know where the 2 would go? Top 2, middle 2, I need a bottom 2. And guess what? I think that's all 9 2s in there, right? So then I kind of do that pattern and I cross it off. Okay? Some people, I'll try another strategy. So that's one of the strategies I go with. If you want another strategy, you just try to fill in either a row or a column. So for instance, this row has a lot of values. What are the digits that are not in this row? 6, 7, and 8. Okay, 6, 7, and 8. So I kind of put at the top 6, 7, and 8. Here I put a 6, 7, or 8 because I don't know, but those are my 3 options. Oh, guess what? 6, 7, or 8. On this, you have to do a 6 because there's a 7, there's an 8. So now I'm going to go back here and I'm going to cross off the 6 that I did. Okay? Some people also might do that with working inside a box. So if I look at just this box, which 2 values do I have left? I got a 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need a 5 and a 9. I need a 5 and a 9 somewhere in that box. Is there a specific place that gets eliminated? Look at that. There's a 9. So this must be the 5 and this must be the 9. Okay, so there's a few strategies. I'll leave you to it. Number 2, each member of a dance team does at least one dance from jazz, tap, or ballet. So I need, this is called a, I mean, know the name of when you draw something like that? Oh, you do, Venn diagram. Okay, you need to go in a specific order when you're reading this. So the first thing I'm going to do is the overlap of all 3. So which statement would be where there's 3 things overlapping? 3 members do all 3 dances. So I have to do that statement first, and it goes in the overlap of all 3 circles. Okay, next I'm going to do something where they do 2 dances. So any statement where they're doing 2 dances. Okay, 10 members are in tap and ballet. We could do that next. Okay, be careful here. 10 members are in tap and ballet. I'm going to put a 7 there. Why? I need 10 members in tap and ballet. Why did I put a 7?
Because there are already 3 that are.
There are already 3. They're already doing those 2 dances. They just happen to also be doing a 3rd dance, but they're included. So I don't do 10, I minus. Got it? Okay, give me another 2 dance scenario.
Jazz and ballet.
Jazz and ballet. So the overlap of jazz and ballet needs 8. Jazz and ballet. So if I draw you that, jazz and ballet overlap like that, I need 8 in there, so I need to write a 5. So I did that second. And the other statement is 7, tap and jazz. So I would need a 4. Okay, so I wrote down second, 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 because it doesn't matter those 3. You just do those next. It doesn't matter the order of them, though. Okay, next, I'm going to do a single statement. Do you have any statements that are just singles? 25 members in tap. So I'm going to do that statement next. So I'm going to say third. 25 members are in tap. So if I look at tap dancing, this is everything in tap dancing. I circled it with orange. I need 25 in that all together. So how many do I already have in there though? I already have 7, 3, and 4. So there's already 14 in that bubble already. So does that mean 11 more? Okay, next I'm going to do an or statement. So I need an or statement that includes tap. Which of these or statements can I use? Tap or ballet. Okay, let me circle or highlight this for you. Tap or ballet looks like this. Anywhere in tap or ballet. So I need all of that yellow space to add to 45. Okay, can you take all those numbers that you already have in there? How many more do you need yet?
5.
This should be 25, 30. No? 15? 45? Yes? Did you still get 5 when you redid it, or what were you doing? Subtracting or adding and up and then subtracting?
Subtracting.
Each one individually? Okay, 45 minus 5 minus 3 minus 7 minus 4 minus 11. 15? Okay, and so that was the fourth statement. And then the fifth and last would be ballet or jazz. So do you see where your bubbles would be then? I'm just going to hide this portion. Anywhere inside ballet or jazz. So those two full bubbles, everything needs to add up to 43. How much is left to go? 16? What? What did you have before that? No, what did you have before that?
27.
Okay, look at, there's 5 and 15, I'm up to 20.
3 and 4 are.
And now this is another 10. So I'm at 34. How much more do I need?
9.
9. Okay, here's my actual very last question. How many members are on this team? What are you going to do? Add every single one of those up. Anybody have an answer they feel so confident in? 54. Okay, number 3. We have 3 people, Dan, Pete, Sally. Okay, so I need something that looks like that. Dan, Pete, and Sally. They play hockey, golf, and baseball, but not in that order. We got to figure out who plays what. Yeah, they're called, yeah, there's like an app for it too.
I didn't use an app. My mom would. Am I the only one that doesn't know what this is?
Yeah, same.
What is this?
Cross Logic. Cross Logic, I think it's what it's called.
Never heard of it.
Okay, ready? First statement, Pete doesn't use a ball. So what? Pete can't do golf, can't do baseball. So those 2 X's mean I can conclude Pete plays hockey. So can you also give me Dan, X hockey? Sally is an X on the hockey. Sally is friends with the baseball player's sister. So then what? Sally is not the baseball player. Therefore, Sally's the golfer and Dan is the baseball player. Okay? That was a very basic one, but I just wanted to show you the technique that I do. Okay, you have a 3-digit number and all the digits are different. So I'm going to go A, B, C. Okay, ready? The tens, do you guys know your place values?
Yes.
The tens is the A, B, or C? B. The tens, so that's the B. So B is 3 times the sum of the ones and hundreds. Does that make sense what I wrote with algebra? The tens is 3 times the sum of the ones and the hundred. So B has to be a multiple of 3. Can you list me some multiples of 3? 3, 6, 9. That's it, because I can't put a 12 in one digit, right? Okay, guess what? I can't use 3. Why?
Because it's 3 times. So it's
3 times, this would have to be 1. Is it possible for me to add A and C to be 1?
I think it's 1 and 0.
Actually, yeah, it is possible if it's 1 and 0. Never mind. Okay, then A and C would have to be 1 and 0. What if I wanted 6? If I wanted B to be 6, that would be 3 times 2, right? Is that possible for A and C to add up to 2? They would have to be 2 and 0, right? That's the only way to add up, because I can't use 1 and 1. Why can't I use 1 and 1?
Because those numbers repeat.
They all are different. And if I wanted B to be 9, then I would have to do 3 times 3. So A and C, what could add up to 3? I could do 3, 0, or 1 and 2. Okay, so those are my options. Now it says the number is less than 400. So what are my options for that? What do I know about A? It could be 100 and something, 200 and something, 300 and something. It is odd. What do you know about odd numbers? It has to end with a 1, 3, 6, 5, 7, or 9. Okay, guess what? These 0 things are all out, aren't they? We didn't have a 0 in any of those options. So this was out, because we only had 1 0 as the only options. This one's out. This one's out. So A has to be a 1 and a 2. So now what?
It has to be a 2 because C can only be 1.
Which would make the B a 9. 291. It's less than 400. It's odd. And if I add the outsides, they are 3 times the middle. I didn't even need the last statement. There was another statement and I didn't even use it.
Wait, what's the last thing? What's the last thing?
What's that?
What's the same?
The sum of the tens and the ones. So if I add those together, the sum of the tens and the ones, it's 10, which is 5 times that digit.
Okay.
But I already found the answer without that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do number 6 here. you have a 5-liter pail and a 3-liter pail, you do not have those little tick marks. You know how you have tick marks on measuring things? You don't have that. You have to fill, empty, pour, whatever you want to do. How to get 4 liters. Okay. You ready? I'm going to start by filling up. I fill up the 5-liter right to the top. And I'm going to pour that water into the 3-liter. I'm going to stop exactly. I won't overflow it. I'm not going to overflow it. Which does what for me?
Put in 2 liters.
I would have 2 liters inside my 5-liter pail. Right? Okay, now, you ready? I'm going to oops. I'm going to empty my 3-liter. I'm going to empty the 3-liter pail. And now, I shouldn't have done that one so big. I'm going to take my 5-liter, which looks like this. And then I'm going to pour. So I emptied my 3, and I took that little bit in the jug and I poured it. Okay, so this is what I'm at right now. I have 2 liters inside my 3-liter jug. Good with this? I'm just randomly just pouring, dumping, pouring, filling. Okay. I'm now going to fill up the 5. Do you see the end? I fill up the 5. What am I going to do? I'm going to dump. How much water would fit in there yet? 1 liter, which means I have exactly 4 liters left. Okay? I had no way to know where to start or anything. I have no suggestions for you with that. It's just start filling up 1, dump.
I should actually do this in real life.
Yes. Because you won't if you don't have markings on them.